Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your monthly forecast for the month of May 2017, your general readings. Thank you very much for joining me. Apologies for these videos being posted a little late. I have been dealing with a health situation since around mid-April and I haven't been able to work, so I've been playing catch up. And so that's why these are a little late. Thank you for your patience. And what we will be using, we're going to do things differently in terms of spread, and I hope you enjoy the new layout. But I will be using the Rider-Waite tarot deck, and then pulling one card from various oracle decks. We have the Messages from Your Angels deck, we have the Romance Angels deck, the Archangel Raphael Healing Oracle, and the Magical Unicorns deck, and these are all by Doreen Virtue. And as always, please remember that these are general readings, so they're going to make sense to some and not make sense to others. They're going to apply to some of you and not apply to others of you. If the messages make no sense to you, check your moon and rising sign readings as well, and they may resonate better with you than your sun sign reading would. And just keep in mind, for the messages coming through, I do hope that you enjoy the readings and I hope that you find them useful. And another thing that we're going to be doing differently this month is I will be doing the monthly general and the monthly love forecast, and then I'm also going to be doing mid-month videos for all the signs as the additional videos instead of the bi-weeklies. We're going to do monthly and then mid-month and see how that goes, because I need to give my voice a chance to rest. That's actually the health issue I've been dealing with. I've recovered, but I have to just be a little careful with my voice. But anyway, I hope you enjoy the readings. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for all your support. If you enjoy my work, please make sure that you like my videos. Hopefully you subscribe to my channel for updates and new content. Thank you for commenting. I am very much looking forward to your comments. I love connecting with you. And thanks for following me on the social media channels. I do appreciate all the support. So thank you again. Have a wonderful month, and I will talk to you again around mid-month. Enjoy your readings. Talk to you soon. Take care. Hi Leo, and welcome to your reading for May 2017. Sorry for the extra wait time here. I'm definitely slowed down in terms of how much I can work. I can only do a couple of videos at one time, and then I do have to take a break. So that's why, I'm a little slower in terms of how I can put these out. But thank you for your patience. Okay, so let's look at what's going on here for you. So we're doing a new spread, a new layout here, and what's going on is we're starting the month here and we're working our way through the month. And so we could look at this as a time frame. This is the beginning of the month, going into mid-month, and then going into the end of the month. And also what is above is what we know, what we see, what we think, and what's underneath is things we don't see, things that are going on beneath the surface, things that are going on subconsciously, or anything like divine influence, okay, that we may not be aware of, but it is influencing our situation. Okay, so you have a few major arcana cards in your reading here. So May can be a month for change for a lot of you. Of course, this is a general reading, so it's not going to apply in the same way for everyone, but you can see change happening in the month of May, significant change, like divorces, moving away, moving out, moving abroad, changing jobs, changing career, happening for you in the month of May. I feel like it's definitely for the better, and as long as you try to focus on what is good about it and trying to find something that's good about it, whatever the situation is for you, I feel like things are going to go easier for you, as opposed to if you were to stress and worry over things that you can't control. So So at the bottom of the deck is the overall energy here for the month is the Devil card. And I'm going to show you the cards and then tie the messages together for you. But with the Devil card as the main energy, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, absolutely, and that could just be it. But the Devil card deals with situations, people, cycles in our lives that are negative, that are toxic, anything like, you know, third-party situations, anything like addiction, anything like situations or people that are controlling, restrictive, or restricting, and just doing a lot more harm than good for us. Looking at those, addressing those, and hopefully breaking free, okay, is on the table for you this month. So we start off the month with the Justice card, your second major in the reading. So with the Justice card starting off the month, for this, for some of you, this may have already happened coming into the month, or it may have happened before you watched the reading. But the Justice card here can indicate a legal win. It can also indicate a legal separation or a divorce. It can also indicate cutting ties, definitely, but it is for the better. This can also represent paperwork, any legal documentation that we're happy with, that is something that is good for us, coming our way, legal settlements, anything like that, custody agreements, divorce situations, divorce proceedings, splitting up assets, changing your jobs, and then this would be a new contract, moving, and this would be that new contract, that new lease coming up here for you. But it's definitely an element of you had to cut ties with a situation because it was not good for you, it was off balance, and you were meant to go through what you've experienced, for better or for worse, but you're coming out of it and you're feeling victorious, okay? So what you think and how you see things attached to the Justice card, we have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is success, celebration, happiness. We have the Justice card, the Four of Wands, and the World card in diagonal. That means for some of you, this is a new contract about a new home. This is a new contract to do with a new job. This is a new contract to do with a new career, new job that's a new career, or a new job that you have to move for. And this is celebration, this is happiness, and it is a fresh new start with the Fool. This can also represent moving out of a home or moving away from a marriage for some of you. And so this would be you're now single, and it's just a brand new start for you, okay? Anything can happen at this point with the Fool. That's going on beneath the surface. So if you are not feeling very confident about what's going on, if you're not feeling very hopeful or optimistic about an ending that has happened, please know it is for your highest good, okay? And try to embrace the opportunities that the divine provides to find your way forward, okay? Your central issue is the Tower. So the Tower is something sudden, something that was a split, something that was a shock, divorce, moving out, moving away, uprooting with the Tower, breakups, losing a job or changing jobs when you didn't think you were supposed to, or you didn't really want to, with the Tower, sudden revelations that put things in motion, sudden revelations that you can't ignore, and it could be attached to the Two of Cups in terms of a relationship, a marriage with the Four of Wands, with the Justice card, coming to an end. Or this would be a new person coming into your life, and now you're involved in a third-party situation in the month of May that you have to figure out, okay? And this person may be a soulmate that you're dealing with, and it's just throwing everything off for you because you want to be free from a situation, you want to be free from a relationship or a marriage to be with this person, but at the same time, how do you do that, okay? So for some of you, that's what's going on. And for others of you, you're leaving a relationship, or you're leaving a marriage, or this could even be just moving out on your own, and you've never done this before. It could just be that. It could be going into business for yourself, and again, you haven't done this before, and there's the financial side of things that you need to take care of, that you need to figure out before you stand out and be independent. And this could all be going on by mid-month, or by mid-month is when you're isolated, or you're separated, or you're detached, okay? with the Tower card here. Then we have the Ten of Swords, so it's definitely about an ending that has been a long time coming, and it does see you soul searching, looking for answers, trying to make sense of things, pulling away. Okay, so for some of you, I'm definitely seeing divorce here or a significant breakup going on. And then doing some soul searching, trying to figure out what happened, trying to figure out what went wrong, trying to figure out what you want to do next. Because again, with the Fool, anything can happen at this point. You're free from whatever restraints you were previously in, for lack of a better word. And you just have to pick yourself up. It may be a little easier said than done with the Ten of Swords here. However, when the Ten of Swords shows up, it's done, it's dusted. The only way is up from this point. So with the Hermit, this is about go within. You have the answers you need. You have the strength you need to pick yourself up and move towards a new beginning. Okay. And then in the outcome, we do have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so for some of you, the Queen of Swords is someone coming in, or the Queen of Cups is someone coming in. Queen of Swords is definitely an energy that shows up when we're dealing with a loss, when we're dealing with a disappointment, when we're dealing with a divorce, when we're dealing with a breakup, or something that we feel is lost or taken away. But there's also, again, an element of justice to the Queen of Swords that, you know, wanted to be mentioned, in terms of now you have a clear head, now you know what's what, now you know the truth, and now you can take that power back and take that sword and cut ties with whatever's not good for you. The Queen of Cups, for some of you, it is about soul searching. It is about, you know, meditation, finding yourself again, defining who you are again. For those of you coming out of a marriage or a long-lasting career, this is all about, okay, well, everything's different now. What do I want to do? Anything that was a given in your life for a long time that you didn't expect to end at this point, you're coming out of it, and you're going within to look for answers, to process things, to understand what happened, and this is what's going on for some of you. For others of you, I feel like this is also about changing your career and changing direction, going into medicine or healthcare, holistic treatments, going into psychic work, or healing of any kind, truly, or therapy of any kind. And for some of you, that's what's going on. And it's always been a passion of yours. It's always been something you've been thinking about and going back and forth on. However, you were restricted by whatever finances or anything outside circumstances to take a certain path. And now is just the time when it had to break, and you have the opportunity to start this new path. And for some of you, that's what's going on. So continue on this path. Do the research, do the soul searching, get a plan together. You're on the right track, okay? And for those of you, this is just, you know, again, coming out from a relationship or a marriage and standing on your own 2 feet and redefining who you are, doing some soul searching, meditation, and maybe going back to church, going back to your faith, that may be happening. And for others, I do believe that this, with these cards, it can be coming out of a marriage or coming out of a relationship, because now you're dealing with a soulmate, okay, with someone who suddenly showed up in your life. However, they mean the world to you, kind of thing. Something is ending, but you're moving towards potentially this water signs with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, with maybe Virgo in there as well. Or this is just, you know, going through that stage of isolating yourself from one thing to move on to the next, okay? Whatever the case may be, something is coming full circle, something is coming to an end. It is a big deal with these major arcana cards here. It is a very big deal to you. However, it is ultimately for your highest good, because what is breaking, or what you're breaking away from, is something that was addictive, something that was toxic, something that was harmful, something that was restrictive, okay, and limiting you and holding you back. And you're healing from that and moving forward in a much better direction. Let's look at your oracle cards. There you go. So for career, finances, living situation, education, we have Azure. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. So this is about getting your way, getting your desired outcome out of this situation. This is also saying that for some of you, it's the final hour, okay? Something has been in the works, you've been working on something, you've been trying to manifest something, you've been praying for something, and it's finally coming together for you. With a lot of major arcana cards in a reading, it can also indicate that. It can also indicate that what you've put in motion or set in motion a while ago is now finally coming together, coming full circle, and coming to the surface, starting to manifest in real life. So that's what's going on there. Emotional life and love life, we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So this is definitely going from a past situation to something new, to something different. There's a lot of learning to be had in that experience. With the Hermit card here, absolutely, there's a lot of answers to come to you. There's a lot of things that will make sense to you now from a different perspective. There is someone who needs to be forgiven. For some of you, this is on the flip side of things, and this is what you're dealing with. This is something that is done to you. And so that's where this may come in as well. And for others of you, what you're breaking away from is limiting self-beliefs or limiting views in terms of your self-confidence and what you deserve and your sense of self-worth. And you're coming out of that a different person, a stronger person. You're redefining who you are, breaking things down, and then putting the right things back together and getting yourself out into the dating world. And before you know it, you may meet either an earth sign or a water sign coming forward for you here. So for some of you, that's how that could play out as well. But this is also, for those of you, it is coming forward as coming out of emotional abuse, verbal abuse, or potentially physical abuse here as well. Okay, but you're coming out of that. So the message is, don't look back, don't doubt yourself, keep your head held high. You're taking your power back right now, so keep moving forward. For health and well-being, we have expect a miracle. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for your miraculous intervention and healing energy, which has restored the health of the person I love, or my health. Expect a miracle with your health during the month of May. Anything sudden that will come from someone who's genuinely trying to help you. This could be about fertility situations. It could be a miracle pregnancy happening. You may have to go through some sort of a procedure or some sort of a surgery or something to correct something or remove something. Or implantation could be coming up for some of you as well, or your partner, someone you're dealing with, someone that's close to you. And it may lead to a miracle pregnancy here. This is also miracle recovery for some of you. I feel like it's happening easy and quick, and things are just moving forward for you, coming out of a surgery. So you may be dealing with a procedure during the month of May. Don't worry about it, don't stress over it. You have a good team there, you have good people taking care of you, so you just take care of yourself, focus on what you can do, and you may have a really positive outcome coming out of this. Okay, so just focus on yourself, focus on your health, focus on your recovery. You have the energy of miracles around you. Okay, overall guidance, we have love. The answer that you're seeking is love. Now for some of you, you're asking, is this worth it? If you feel in your heart that someone is truly worth, making a lot of different changes in your life for love, because they bring you love, because they bring you genuine love, because they bring you love, light, truth, compassion, excitement, harmony, then the message is yes, definitely go for that. Take a chance on love during this month. This is also take a chance on yourself. Love yourself enough to say enough is enough. Love yourself enough to put your foot down. Love yourself enough to walk away from things that do not serve you and people that do not serve you. Love yourself. It starts with you. Okay, so it goes back to self-worth, valuing yourself, loving yourself. Okay, that's a big lesson that you're learning in this month. For those of you, this is about whatever's going on in your life, whoever's leaving your life, or whoever you are leaving behind. Try to look at everything with compassion, patience, and love, universal love. And that way, you're not going to carry regrets with you. You're not going to carry guilt with you. You're not going to carry grudges with you of any kind that will harm your ability to love yourself or love other people moving forward. Okay? Let's see if we're getting anything else here. For those of you, this can also be, what I'm looking at is a test. Someone you were separated from, or someone you broke up with, or someone you divorced may try to come back in your life at this time and ask for a second chance or reconciliation. However, what's done is done with the Ten of Swords. That is done. Okay, there's nothing different there. There's nothing changed there. They're still, you know, the negative influence that they were in the past. So it's about isolating yourself, pulling away from that situation. That's going to be better for you. Okay. Okay, so that is the reading that I have for you here for the month of May. I hope the messages make sense. I hope they help. Thank you so much for being patient, and I hope that you get a lot out of the reading. I'm looking forward to your comments on the new format, if the readings help, how the cards apply to you, if they do, and so on. But thank you so much for your support. Hope you've enjoyed your reading and that you have a wonderful month ahead, and I'll talk to you again very soon with the mid-month readings. Take care.